What's up, my fellow comic book readers? Guys, I got some Ignition Press and some IDW books to talk about. Let's talk about them. First up on the list, shout out to On My Nerd Shit. He messaged me. He's like, you got to read this. And it was already at the top of my list, so, obviously I picked it up and started reading it. This shit is so good, man. It's off to a great start. So it's kind of a little bit vague as far as, I think the vampires have sent over to a vampire to be the vice president of the United States, but at the same time there's turmoil inside of the United States where vampires and humans are fighting. Vampires are killing humans, humans are killing vampires, mainly the vampires killing human part. But this is a great start. That was a long rant. Beauty. This is kind of the art in it is beautiful, the story is great. I say the story is great, but it's not going anywhere. There's no movement forward in the story. And I know that is the first bad thing I've said about Ignition Press, but the story's not really moving. It's kind of setting up, I think. So I'm hoping issue 4 gives us some forward progression. Murder Podcast, this just turned weird. There's this, a podcast is making people kill people on command. That is the premise of this comic book. This issue kind of goes into deeper of why that podcast is making people kill. Not necessarily why or how, but it's there's a little bit more to the story, and it's not just surface level stuff. There's a dark entity behind it, so it's turning a little bit. So I'm interested to see how that goes. Next up, we got Beneath the Trees 4 and 5. Beneath the Trees Where No One Sees, Rite of Spring. Samantha is a G, dude. Samantha is a freaking murderer. She's a serial killer. This is Samantha right here. She looks so quiet and peaceful, and and at the end of issue 5, shit hits the fan. And 6 is going to be the finale of this iteration of Beneath the Trees. It might be my most anticipated comic of things that I know that are coming up, other than maybe the Daredevil blind bag. But Beneath the Trees finale, make sure you catch up because it's going to be a freaking banger. Next up, we got 30 Days of Night, or last up, I guess, The Fallen Sun. This is the sequel to 30 Days of Night. This is gory. I was kind of laughing because it's a little bit corny at the end. There's this kid who's a gangbanger, and he escaped to go live with his uncle. Not escape, but he ran away to go live with his uncle in Alaska. And the vampires are attacking, so he's dealing with that. And then the gangbangers back home are yo, we got to go find him. And they take off on a ride, and they pass a sign that says Alaska, 4,100 miles. And I'm like, but guys, I recommend all of those. All great reads. Even if you're not going to read those, though, pick up something, read it, stimulate that mind, and have a great day.